psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burckhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have weights ordered.
That's better.
Alright, so it's getting more interesting. We're in the basement mental hospital surgery area in a Cthulhu Psychotics imagined memory. So that sounds like a bit of a nightmare, and quite frankly, it is a bit of a nightmare.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burckhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burckhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Oh, okay, cool. So, lobotomy is just an option. Technically, it's an option that would work. Um, Especially for someone who's, psychotic and has cognito-hazard information in their brain. A lobotomy would solve that problem, I guess. So a lot of the early Cthulhu stuff had a bunch of Caribbean cults in them, usually told through read accounts by the narrator, right? One of them was Call of Cthulhu with Inspector LeGrasse investigating cults and stuff like that. So when it says like Black Go to the Woods with 1,000 young, and also the Shub Niggurath, and I can't believe H.P. Lovecraft snuck that one in. Shub Niggurath has one of his favourite slurs in it, and everyone just, throws it out there. So they've mixed, like, Caribbean voodoo horror with, like, real-life Caribbean cult voodoo stuff. With, what would you call it? Lovecraftian, Shub Niggurath, space cosmic horror. So they're just throwing it all out there. They're throwing it at the wall.
That's better.
fucking hell. I fucking can't get this to fucking work. Where do I fucking even start with this fucking thing? Oh my god. Okay, so we fixed the thing. Oh, we got like a little tumor thing that looks like a little graboid. Okay, that's cool.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Okay, cool. Okay, it's getting alarmingly high. What do I fucking break to the ore? Ah, okay. Cool.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place. What is that? Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Oh wow, okay, good to know I guess. I've already committed to melee. But, fucking looks to be 30% damage and you can't stun lock them with melee. Like you can the other enemies. Good to know. Why are ticks stronger than humanoids? Like, they are big ticks. They remind me a bit from the infestor things from Dead Space.
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Jeremy, where are you?
Fucking little fucker, stay still. Little shit. Right, so the toughest enemies in the game are like fucking ticks. Or annoying flying shits that die in one hit, but they're, you know, they fly around and they attack erratically, so you can't predict when to shoot them.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break. This definitely needs fuel.
fucking... Uh-oh. Do I even have the fucking ammo for all those little shits? I'm hoping this is the critical path to take me back to reality. No? Okay, alright. Fuck me, they do damage. And like, health is so low in this game. Like, that's 2 hits from a fucking tick enemy, so that's they're like a third of your health each hit. And like, a flask heals like maybe a third. And I haven't picked up any flasks in fucking ages. And I'm down to my last health flask. This isn't Resident Evil 2 Remake or Resident Evil 4 Remake where you're fucking flush with health the whole time. You have like 100 bass in Resident Evil 4 and a fucking like a bunch of health sprays and a bunch of green, red, yellow herbs and shit like that. Nah, this is you only have one type of heal. It's a flask. And the flask heals about like a third of your health. Oh, and they're not common, so very likely you're gonna fucking run out.
strangled all the life from my body. Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Come back. Find your focus.
Hey!
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Hey!
I escaped
Hey!
my doom. My destiny.
Again, find
Hey!
your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
Well, so in games like this, where the lines between insanity, delusion, reality, and all that sort of thing are being blurred, it just throws shit like that in there to make the main character in the story feel like he's going crazy. And that everyone can see he's going crazy just by having that one interaction with the doctor where he's just suddenly yelling at the doctor and the doctor's yelling back at him for no fucking reason, like he's a crazy person. Nice little touch.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside. This is my room. I belong here.